Hey, what's going on everyone? Dave here with some more Mario 64. We're in the middle of getting all the 100 coin stars right now. Big Boo's Haunt is actually a pretty good one to get a head start on, and because we're gonna do this one quickly. All the boos and a few other haunted things in this level have blue coins, so I'm gonna get a lot of fivers, like this guy. And chair. I don't think the chairs do, right? Okay, I'll never know. I think there's a ghost in... Hey, I see you, Boo. No book in here? Okay, fine. Alright, let's kill this Boo. I said kill this Boo. There we go. Oh, I should have done the first mission where he's like, ghosts don't die, can you get out of here alive? With the invisible cap, we can actually go through these Boo portrait... Wait a minute, did I get all the stars in here? Wait a minute. Wait, I totally did, right? Hold on, I gotta check that when I get out of this level. Did I do eye to eye in the secret room? Dang, I wonder. Anyway, we'll address that later. But for now, those of you who know, I'm answering a couple questions, and this one is the second part of, I answered the first part of Fox Raffian's question in the last episode in a very, very long-winded manner. I'm gonna do the same thing, sir. In this episode, Fox, you also asked how I got into fencing and martial arts, and it's a dangerous question. I could answer that question for 2 hours. I could spend a whole live stream talking about fencing and martial arts. Nevertheless, I'll try to keep it concise, but also pad the length of this episode with that. I'll start with fencing because it happened first. Ooh, is there coins up here? Is there some coin action? Can I get some coin action up here? Ooh. Oh, just a life. Okay, I don't need that. Where to start? So, fencing. I was a very weirdly insecure guy, in high school especially. People who knew me in high school would definitely understand. I was extremely awkward, socially awkward. I couldn't make eye contact with people. I couldn't hold a conversation to save my life. It was pretty bad if I'm being brutally honest with myself. But you know, whoa, hello, sir. Jesus. Oh my God. I had to have done eye to eye in the secret room. Jeez. Anyway, I decided to kind of reinvent myself. Mr. I, would you please? Would you please? There we go. I decided to kind of reinvent myself because I wanted to, you know, talk to people. I wanted to make friends and all that good stuff. So I decided to be more social. And I think it was very early in college, my first semester, I think midway through, maybe even a little earlier, I decided to just, you know, stumble upon the fencing class because I actually didn't get into it. It was full up. And by that time in the semester, it was too late to add the fencing class. However, I met my teacher, whose name is Jared Kirby. He is... man, changed my life, I'll say that much. But I met him, and he became my fencing instructor, and I wouldn't say the rest is history. That's what I would say in a normal conversation, but I started... Ooh. Oh, no, I didn't get that coin. Oh, I wanted that so bad. Oh, darn. Oh, that would have been so good for me. Oh, well, whatever. There are also a ton of boos in the... Okay, sir. A ton of boos in the carousel, so if you really miss out, you can go back there. But I should be able to get everything I need. Whoa, hello, Speedy Gonzalez. Come on. But after taking fencing that entire semester, I decided that I wanted to continue with it, because it was interesting, because the way we do fencing, it's not like what you see in the Olympics. It's not like a sport. And I never talk about this that much because it's just such a long thing to explain, but the way we practice it is actually the way swordsmanship was practiced in, like, you know, the 17th century, 18th century. So we practiced it the way people would train for duels, in regard to longsword, for battle, and, you know, it was like swordsmanship. And the big priority is that instead of trying to hit someone 1/25th of a second before they would hit us, the whole idea is just hit without getting hit yourself. And there goes Mario. Yes, I will save. Okay, let's exit. So, with that in mind, when the priority is defend yourself and not hit, it ends up being a lot more reserved and a lot less, you know, explosive as sport fencing in the Olympics would appear. Now, you know, I mean, if anyone who does sport fencing, I don't have any problem with that. I just understand that what I do is a lot different, so it can be hard to explain it at times. But basically, that's the quickest way I can do it. It's called classical and historical fencing because it strives to keep that martial aspect intact. So what I would do is, instead of trying to hit the person first, I would try to actually, like, take their blade and hit them while putting their blade in a non-threatening manner. And so, honestly, technically, fencing, in that regard, is the first martial art I ever practiced. So it wasn't very hard to get into self-defense from there. After learning fencing, and I'm still learning it, I'm 5 years in and I'm still learning tons. After taking fencing, you know, I realized, you know, and my fencing instructor, he actually does teach hand-to-hand self-defense as well, and I studied that with him too. His approach is more, obviously, Western. It's more based in grappling and boxing. Old-style, pugilist-style boxing. And so I've studied that with him, and it's great, great stuff. But honestly, I've always been curious about the Eastern martial arts, thanks to a lot of pop culture, you know, things. You know, I've been watching Jackie Chan since I was a kid, Bruce Lee, all that good stuff. And then, honestly, like, things in my more recent early teenage. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. In my early, like, teens, I got into things like Avatar, you know, Last Airbender, and that made me really interested in martial arts from, like, a more, I guess, philosophical and cerebral aspect, because I liked the whole idea of Tai Chi being, like, a soft yielding art, and the ways it contrasted with, like, certain styles of Kung Fu that would be more either rooted or explosive. And so I found the differences between martial arts very interesting, and I wanted to find the right one for me. And so I've studied a lot of different ones in recent time. Oh, I don't want a star. I don't want your star. It was like a reflex that I just killed that guy. Yeah, this is a tough one to get because you actually can't get them all in the overworld. You're gonna have to go into the volcano eventually. But since you can't leave the volcano once you go in, you want to collect all the coins you can up here before you go into the volcano and get stuck. Alrighty. Oh no! Fire! So much fire. Are there coins here? Oh no, there are no coins, just life. And so, I've studied a lot of different things since then. I've gotten into jiu-jitsu. That's like my big one. Not Brazilian, but like traditional. Oh god, you guys. Oh god, that was close. I was afraid of them knocking me in. What was I saying? Yeah, traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu, not Brazilian, because I'm not really that into ground fighting. I like Japanese jiu-jitsu because it involves so much more than fighting and weapon work. Although that's a big... Ooh, bad idea. Although that's a big part of it, I do like learning weapon work, and technically, I learned swordsmanship before anything else because of fencing. And so, you know, we do some katana work, we do unarmed application stuff, and we do a lot. But there's also, we study a lot about healing. Oh, darn. Oh, darn. Oh, darn. Okay, come on. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, that was close. And so we study healing, we study herbology, we study a lot of different things. And so, because I'm such a dork, it's very complete for a guy like me who's just curious about things in general. I think I'm good to go into the volcano now. I think I have enough coins anyway to make this work. Wom wom. Okay. Okay, I'll leave that coin there, but I better not need it later. Okay, get that one. Alright, we're so almost done. Oh, can I get your stuff? Oh, I'm too high up. Okay, cheese grater. So that's the martial art I've been into. I've studied it, I think, for 2 years now. maybe just under 2 years. And so that's been really, really fun stuff. I enjoy that very, very thoroughly. And I definitely want to keep going till I'm a black belt. I've never been a member of any belted martial arts. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, okay, not too bad. Let's just kill him. So that was that, pretty much. Now, oh, I should end the episode off. So, other things I've studied Tai Chi. I actually spent a good month-long intensive on that. And I really, really enjoy it. I just want to get back into it. If there's anything you guys need to know, it's like, with things like martial arts or any discipline that requires a lot of dedication and effort, you really need to really get yourself grounded in one. I already think it's excessive that I'm studying fencing and jiu-jitsu at the same time, so I'm not in the mood to take up anything extra on top of that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm focusing on my black belt and or maybe becoming a fencing instructor, and then we'll see what I can explore from then on. I have also explored, like, the one brilliant thing that I really love about that, part of the reason I got into unarmed, like, you know, Eastern martial arts is because with fencing I wasn't learning at too much hand-to-hand stuff, so I wanted to just get, like, a good foundation for self-defense. And so my fencing instructor actually teaches a self-defense class at my old college, so I can practice teaching that stuff there too, which is awesome. Now, before I end the episode off, I want to make a quick segue to introduce the topic I'll talk about next, because while I'm talking about myself, between fencing and martial arts, I got really into biomechanics, and so I love exploring how one can reach the limits of what their body can do, and how you can forge your body into doing things that are impossible or crazy. And that's why I have so much respect for dancers, athletes, just about anything. And so I'll get into how a lot of what I do now is like based on that sort of stuff. So I'll talk about that stuff next time. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you like this video, and subscribe if you want to catch up with what's coming out next. This is Dave out. Peace out.